Faye was the executive director of the news channel Mirror Now. She's a firebrand, outspoken, and a fierce advocate of women's rights.
I want to point out to you a couple of things. She threatened me to show up to my workplace. This is my temple, this is my place of work. To show up to my workplace wearing underwear because I want to be equal to men. Let me tell you, ji, aap jaise maine bahut dekhe. I am not afraid of you, I am not threatened by you, and most of all, I am not rattled by you. To work in television news was a thing of great pride. I used to be very proud of the fact I used to tell people that I'm a news reporter with CNBC TV 18. It was a cool thing because only very few of us got those jobs. Today, jahan jate hain galiyan padte hain mujhe. It's not cool anymore. In order to have a free media, you cannot have a media that's regulated by the government. Media is always self-regulated. There are self-regulatory bodies that they have to listen to, because if the government starts to regulate media, it won't be free anymore. When you know someone is insulting your intelligence, when you know someone is being one-sided or biased, stop watching that channel. It's as simple as that. You have that power. If you stop being a patron, stop watching, those ratings will come down. It is the only language that channels understand. So we did a study at that time to find out what these channels were talking about at prime time at 9 o'clock. It turned out most of them were talking about Pakistan. This was 2 years ago. Pakistan was invariably the topic for most of these channels. Very few of them were actually talking about India. And we realized if we talked about potholes and dengue and safety in school and the struggles of the women in our country, and the struggles of the farmers, and the struggles of people who have to spend 3 hours on the road every day going to work in any of our big cities. Gurgaon to Delhi, Noida to Delhi, Whitefield in Bangalore, Andheri West, Malad in Mumbai. Any of our cities completely clogged. Nobody is looking at what's actually happening to us as individuals. Why would anybody watch an issue of Bombay if I live in another city? Nobody cares. What is the only one big thing that everybody cares about? Pakistan. Religion. A Hindu-Muslim fight. These are the only things that they believe are truly nationwide, and hence that's the subject they keep going back to. If you believe that television news is not good, stop watching television news.
As a citizen of this country, what do you really think about plastics?
Like I said, there isn't enough information on plastics available. I was told by Ramesh some time ago that 90% of the PET bottles are being recycled. It is visually available to see that there is plastic dumped everywhere, that our garbage is not being treated responsibly. Whatever your argument may be at this point, we're not using plastic responsibly.
There are so many channels, English or Hindi and everything. On some channels, there are some panelists, who are permanently there. They know everything about, let me say, plastic, medicine.
They know everything
they
about
know
everything.
about engineering. They know everything about politics. They know everything about finance, RBI. You name it, and they know it. How are they selected? I mean, how they come on the panel? Are they permanently there, or selectively they come, or it's a matter of choice? There are some people who shout actually, and scream, and I don't know.
I'll tell you.
That answers.
Being a TV panelist is a very time-consuming thing. Right? For a camera comes to your house 45 minutes early, sets up, they move your furniture around. You can't have any noise in your house, which means your family needs to be locked up in another room. It's intrusive, it's invasive. There are some people, maybe for the lack of better things to do with their life, or maybe the lack of employment in general, who are always available. Most guests will turn around and say, I'm sorry, I am not free today. I have a dinner, I'm spending time with my family, I have something, I'm traveling. Most people with jobs travel a lot. People who are available all the time don't have anything else to do, which is why they're available all the time.
Okay, I hate to call an end to this really insightful evening. I'd like to thank Faye for showing us what happens on the other side of TV news reporting. Could I request Vijay to do the honors and present Faye with a memento?